So here I am with Berkeley, my best friend, and in this episode we're going to go from the question of what is God to who is God. What are the characteristics, the personality that is assigned to God in the Bible, mostly the Old and some in the New Testament. We got to something called the singularity. And the singularity is a good way to refer to what is God. Whether he created the universe and the earth itself in 4.8 billion years or in 6 days. Either way, I think you can call, I think we all can agree that what we have assigned to what is God is something that is supernatural. So, who is God? In the Old Testament, God is recorded as speaking, appearing to man over 2,000 times. In the New Testament, it was only twice. In the New Testament, it was both times telling people to listen to Jesus. But in the Old Testament, God speaks to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, with Cain, with Noah, and also to Noah's sons, to Abraham, telling him that even though his wife is barren and he's old, that all of his relations in the future will be as numerous as the stars in the sky. He also appears to Hagar, who is the concubine who gave birth to Ishmael for Abraham before he had Isaac. And he also talked to Ishmael. Now, Moses had almost a BFF relationship with God and talked with him many times. The beginning was God's voice coming out of the burning bush below Mount Sinai. But you had Samuel, Isaiah, Amos, and really many of the prophets. And even somebody as vague as Balaam, who wasn't an Israelite. Balaam boasted he had a vision of God and that God told him to help the Israelites. He turned from good to bad when he told the king how to overcome the Israelites. But he's the guy that was on the donkey, and the donkey wouldn't go down a road, and finally the donkey turned around and said, "There's an angel with a sword standing in front of us, you idiot." So that's rather supernatural, but that's people would say that was God. Most of the prophets saw God in a dream, or as we said with Moses, mouth to mouth. And it was in clear sight, not in riddles. So the God of the Old Testament was very, very approachable and accessible. And that really allows us to look into who he is. Now, I want to go real quickly to the New Testament as I end here. The two times that God's voice is heard in the New Testament is first during the Transfiguration, when he took Peter, James, and John with him up to the mountain, and then Jesus became like the sun and shone brightly, and the prophets Elijah and Moses appeared with him, and at the end God said, "This is my son whom I love. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." And that's very much consistently what God says in the New Testament. The only other time was during the baptism, when the Holy Spirit came down above Jesus, and the voice of God said, "This is my own dear son with whom I am pleased." we're going to focus a lot more on the Old Testament to find out who God is.